Let me ask you something. If I handed you $1,000 right now, what would you do with it? Would you save it? Spend it? Pay off debt? Or maybe invest it? Now let me ask you a deeper question. If your paycheck suddenly stopped tomorrow, how long could you last without panicking? A week? A month? 6 months? The truth is this: wealth is not about how much you make, it's about how intentionally you manage what you make. Over the years, I've coached people earning anywhere from $25,000 to $700,000 a year, and I've seen the same thing again and again. Some of the highest earners were still broke and stressed, while some middle earners quietly built financial freedom. The difference? Systems, not paychecks. And today, I'm going to share one of the simplest yet most powerful systems you can follow, the 15-65-20 method. Let's start with the first part, the 15. This is 15% of every dollar or pound you earn, and it goes directly to you, not for splurging, but for your future security. There are 2 reasons for this. First, peace of mind. Life throws unexpected punches, a flat tire, a medical bill, or even job loss. Without savings, you're hit twice, once by the problem itself, and once by the financial panic. That's why your first mission is to build an emergency fund. Start with just 1 month of bare-bones expenses: rent, groceries, utilities, transport. Then aim for 3 to 6 months. Imagine the freedom of knowing you can weather storms without debt. Action step: if you don't already have savings, open a separate high-yield savings account this week. Set up an automatic transfer of even $50 or $100 every payday. Treat it like a bill to your future self. Over time, it adds up, and you'll thank yourself when life inevitably throws a curveball. The second reason for that 15% is to make your money grow through investing. This is where time is your superpower. Consider 2 people, Salam, who invests a one-time $8,000 at age 27, and Jonas, who starts at 39, investing $2,000 a year for 10 years, a total of $20,000. By age 49, Salam has nearly $25,600, while Jonas has just under $23,900. Salam invested less, but because she started earlier, time and compound interest worked in her favor. The earlier you plant the tree, the bigger it grows. Action step: if your employer offers a retirement plan with a match, contribute enough to get the full match immediately. That's free money. Next, open a Roth IRA in the US or a Stocks and Shares ISA in the UK. Choose a low-cost index fund and set up automatic contributions. Don't wait for the perfect moment in the market, just start, even if it's $50 a month. Now let's talk about the 65, the portion that goes to your core living expenses. This is where most people get stuck, because expenses rise with income unless you actively push back. It's called lifestyle creep. You get a raise, and suddenly the old car feels too old, the simple apartment feels too small, and your spending balloons until you're right back at paycheck-to-paycheck living. In fact, a 2022 Lending Club survey found that over half of Americans earning 6 figures still live paycheck to paycheck. That's not freedom, that's a trap. Action step: this week, review your top 3 monthly expenses, usually housing, transportation, and food. Ask yourself, where can I trim, negotiate, or swap? Could you move into a slightly cheaper apartment, refinance your loan, or cut down on takeout? Even saving $300 a month in these categories can free up thousands a year for investments. And remember, the goal isn't deprivation, it's containment. Live intentionally below your means so you can redirect the difference into wealth building. Finally, let's look at the 20, your freedom fund. This is 20% of your income reserved for guilt-free joy. Dinners, hobbies, travel, self-care. This is the money that makes life feel rich today. Why does this matter? Because if you go all grind and no gratitude, you'll burn out. Bill Perkins, in his book Die with Zero, reminds us that the goal isn't to die with piles of cash, it's to live a meaningful life while you're alive. Allowing for joy spending keeps you motivated and prevents rebellion against your own plan. Action step: create a freedom account and automatically transfer your 20% into it. Then spend from that account, without guilt. If you want a trip, a gadget, or a night out, use that money. By separating fun money from savings and bills, you can enjoy yourself today while staying fully on track for tomorrow. So let's bring this home. The 15, 65, 20 method is more than numbers, it's a mindset shift. 15% secures your future. 65% contains your present. 20% fuels your joy. No matter what you earn, this framework works. Final action step: for the next 7 days, track your spending. Then calculate where your money is currently going compared to the 15, 65, 20 structure. Are you over in one area? Under in another? Choose one small action, whether it's opening a savings account, setting up automatic investing, or canceling one recurring bill, and put it into practice this week. Small changes compound into big results. Remember, it's not about perfection, it's about direction. Systems build wealth, not paychecks. So start today, start small, and keep going. Your future self will be so grateful.